Wumi, you are not coming out to talk. You planned it. You planned it with your mother.
Because a lot of things, the camera that is in the house.
But if the court to make that application, me, I go challenge her.
The day they buried your husband, I did not allow you to sleep in Ikorodu.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Plan B TV News. When I talk about the hidden camera in Mohbad's house, a lot of people say, no, there was no camera. I talked about the CCTV camera in our previous video. People say, no, it is a lie, there's no CCTV camera. Now, Mohbad's father, while he was interviewed on TVC News, he said that there were CCTV camera, and this is what happened to the CCTV camera after the death of his son. Let's watch this video together. We'll be right back.
So we started hearing justice for Mohbad. We started from the 12th of September, 2023, the day he passed on. And a few weeks back, we heard that the pathologist had said that his body decomposed by the time of the autopsy. And this is going to make it possible for them to determine the cause of death. What do you think about that?
That's what I hear, but I wasn't pleased with the results. And a lot of things have leaked to the death that I'm observed. Firstly, the DNA is one of the motives that I'm observed that it can lead to that's my son. I wasn't pleased because a lot of things, the camera that is in the house was removed by an unknown person.
Whoa.
So those are the angles that I want people to just, I want to invite a lot of lawyers that have interest in this case to come up because a lot of things is hidden. These results, I wasn't pleased at all. At all.
You just mentioned the DNA, and you know one of
it's the motive.
It was the most trending issue. The back and forth for a DNA.
Even one of his childhood friends said he was complaining about the paternity of that child, that he was met her just once. So I was shocked when I hear that. And
are they not living together?
Yeah, they are living together.
Why do you think the DNA is a motive for him?
It is a motive, but because before the death of that my son, 2 months later, he had been calling me concerning the people I used to bully him. So now, when the death came, I recollect that there is a petition that he wrote, and which the police are not working on. And I want them to carry this petition to work on it. So it's one of the motives of those things that result to that death. It was bullying. At the same time, this paternity that I'm talking about, one of his friends made the conversation that he said he was doubting of his dad's son. And I myself, I'm doubting the son also, because a lot of issues are coming up, which I'll be settled with.
Now, if you have not been following this case up, I think it's almost about 9 months now since we have been fighting for justice for Mohbad. Remember, there were recent hearings in the courts, and Mohbad's lawyer addressed the press, saying that he too is not satisfied the way the state governor, or let's say the judicial, are covering up this whole case. Why? Because they said that, oh, the time frame in which they carry out the autopsy, the body of Mohbad have already been decomposed. For this reason, they could not ascertain what led to the death of Mohbad. Saying all of this alone, now the whole Nigeria started raising alarm, and they were mixed reaction on social media. So everybody's reacting differently. Because they said, why would you have to wait for good 8 months to conduct the autopsy? Meanwhile, you exhumed the body of Mohbad within a week. Why? What stopped you for the first week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Now you waited 8 months automatically just to come out with this story. In case you have not watched the video whereby the lawyer was saying all of that, let's watch it. We'll be right back.
According to him, the cause of death cannot be determined. Because he gave a lot of reasons. They said by the time they conducted the test, the body had decomposed. And that it is not possible for them to determine the cause of death. So In summary, he's saying the cause of death cannot be what? Ascertained. And when you say the cause of death cannot be ascertained, it means it is suspicious. It is not clear. No particular reason. But he also went further to say that it may be attributed to reaction to certain drugs administered on him before he died. Again, he then qualified that again to say he does not know whether it is those drugs that actually led to his death. So, like the other senior advocate mentioned, this is an inquiry into the cause and manner of death. The other fact that we revealed today concerning disagreement between Mohbad and his wife, and also the disagreement between Mohbad and the Samlari and all that. All of this came out today from the testimony of one of the witnesses. But what is important is that this pathologist has given his evidence today, and we have taken a day to cross-examine him, to ask him questions on the report. So until those questions are asked, we cannot say this is the outcome. I will just implore everybody to open their mind until we look at all the possibilities.
Sir, with the undefined results, or how do I put it? The doctors, the pathologists saying the
cause of death cannot be ascertained.
Don't you think that can spark the public? Don't you think they can react sharply to it?
No, the public should not react sharply to this yet. Because the man who gave evidence as the pathologist is an expert. Don't react until you have seen the full report. As I speak to you, I have not seen the full report. The court has advised that we should apply for the full report. When you see the full report, all of you can read it.
Yes.
So go and read first. If somebody says this is the final verdict, he must have reasons why he says so. So look at not only the final verdict, look at the reasons he gave for arriving at that final verdict before you react. You, the press, you have a lot of role to play in informing the public about what is going on here. The coroner here has an open mind. All the lawyers here are working to ensure that we get to the bottom of this matter. And until we arrive at our destination, we will not rest.
We are pressuring the federal government, we are pressuring the high court, we are pressuring the state governor, we are pressuring the police. They were just furious, pretending to be angry. Oh, let the police do this, let this on this. They waited for good 9 months just to come up with a fetching story that, oh, because the body have already decomposed, we cannot. And a lady like this particular lady, is just a big gullible, talking anyhow on social media. I just want you guys to watch it.
Spouse, not be husband or wife alone. The spouse is entitled to 1/3 of that man's property, 1/3. Then 2/3 for the children. All in personal effects. In sure.
By wristwatch.
Now wife, now spouse get them.
So sorry,
Under
just
the
remind me
law.
so that means this is a Mohbad issue now.
How you take no what's in there, my mind?
If they really do statutory marriage, that means all the cloth and the shoe. Wait, Mohbad,
they don't do statutory marriage. They do native law and custom. So now the pikin get everything.
Okay, that's Mohbad pikin.
Yes, now you get everything. Everything when
they establish that really Mohbad pikin.
I beg, don't come on.
I beg, please let me talk about that one. My body they hot.
Small.
Yes, under the law, when a woman and a man they are married, any pikin wey dem get, there's something when they call presumption of legitimacy.
Break it down.
Legitimacy maybe say that child though, na the papa born am. That is what the law say. Under the law, except you cannot prove it. Say no be the baba get am. If the baba they say no be me get am. So you go now if you want do DNA, if you do any, is a conclusive proof. Say the baba no be in get am. Abi? So it will go displace that presumption of legitimacy. But for this
case,
Mohbad during his lifetime acknowledged that child as his own. Once the papa acknowledge a child, whether na him get am, no be no third party can come and say no be you get am. Wow. Now the papa don't die. He say na my child. A third party, the baba, the grandfather, na busybody. Because the son say na me get this child until his death. Now, if we go court say they won't do the DNA where they say they won't do, the court will say, okay, come to the court. You will go. You will do file an affidavit. Say this is not the reason why I want say make my grandson. And what are the reasons? You have to give very cogent reasons
before they give go ahead.
Now, the person who fit dispute paternity must be in the proceedings. Now, the person who suppose dispute the paternity, you don't. So now that person go come challenge paternity. Now, if the court allows that kind of noise, it means say anybody when my own papa die, my uncle could just look me say you don't really resemble my
brother. Go do DNA.
It's just the unfortunate. Everybody go do DNA. It's nonsense. Even if the court allow this in me, I go do am pro bono. I go challenge jam to Supreme Court. Say the court supposed not allow that man because the man we supposed challenge he don't die. Okay, now even if they say make them do sample, and where they collect sample, where they want collect sample. The person where they want collect sample don't die because I no go say make them collect the sample of that baba because even that baba no sure say na him get Mohbad.
So I want to say something.
Even the mama no sure.
We don't go
for swap am during
childbirth.
So that DNA is between the Mohbad and the son. Period.
The court system now don't talk say make they don't give us at last 2 days or so. For Ikorodu they don't say make she go do the DNA.
That's a lie.
No be say they say make
no they follow social
media.
Appeal. Waiting the baba go do is you go file application. Say you want do DNA. So the court go say go and serve Wunmi, make Wunmi to come court. What Wunmi's lawyer go come do na counter. He go now tell the court say no agree. So the court go now look at it. Okay, the reason is cogent enough. Okay, make it. But if the court to make that application, I go challenge her to Supreme Court because it go open
a lot of
floodgates of.
The thing is that, in as much that he's trying to do woman standing up for woman, I don't just pray that this thing happened to her because if it happens, it's just like I'm a bad person praying or wishing somebody's bad. Now, some people is just saying, oh, forget, don't pressure this woman. Wunmi is not a bad person. Don't pressure her. She's a mother. Oh, if you pressure her, well, she might go depressed because all of these things you guys are doing does not make sense. Let her breathe. Let this be. Let this that. Mohbad's father is a bad person. Now, first of all, if Mohbad was your brother, I don't think you will also be saying this thing the way you guys, some of you guys are saying it. I know 90% of Nigeria really want justice for Mohbad. First, there were CCTV in the house that have been working over the years. Automatically, after Mohbad, the CCTV disappeared. It stopped working. Nothing, they couldn't trace anything in the CCTV camera. That's one. Two, a woman that knows she never had an affair outside a relationship or marriage, she's refusing to do DNA test for a child. It takes you nothing to do this DNA. You don't be saying they want to remove the eyeball or anything. It's just like either with hair, saliva, blood, or anything, they can use it to do it. But she's refusing to do it. Now, which is two. Now, the third one, which is the most important one that we are talking about in this video now, is that how will you wait for good 9 months before you could conduct autopsy? If it was the Western world, if you like, make it be like saying 50 years ago, they will still find a way to know what by him. Let's say you needed a job, you said you are qualified for this job. Somebody said, okay, you have to go and bring your CV. You brought your CV, you go through your CV. After you finish reading, you said you have PhD in this. Please, can I see your PhD? Then you start crying. Oh, you said I'm a liar. He's not calling you. Can I see your PhD? I want to see the results. That is just the issue that is happening now. What stopped you? If you can write it that yes, you have the PhD in this, yes, Mohbad is the real father. What stopped you for bringing the results, the DNA results, to prove okay, yes, is your grandson, and yes, Liam belongs to Mohbad. Just the same way, yes, this is my PhD results. Yes, I qualified for this job. It's just like that. You had the dispute between Wumi and their stepsisters. You know the lot of things that she said in our previous video that we made. If you have not watched it, go and watch it. I think it's about 1 hour. She narrated everything about Wumi. But I'll just put few of it here so that you will just get a clue of what Wumi and the Wumi Munda, which is also her mother, are doing or did in order to cover up some of these things that you guys are contemplating on social media. Anyway, I'm going to be leaving you guys with the video. This is where we're going to be ending the video today. Remember, we love you, but God loves you more. If you love us, the only way you can show your love and support to us is to like this video, comment your thoughts about this video, and above it all, please subscribe. While you are watching, please subscribe. I'm begging you, please subscribe. Keep the subscription counting. Take us to 100,000. It takes you nothing. You watch, you subscribe. You watch, you subscribe. That's it. I just want to get to this 100,000. I love you guys. Until we meet again. Peace out.
Umi, call Tanwa now. Tanwa mabayi eje. Tanwa, if you people did not understand everything I said, Tanwa was my auntie. Myself and Wumi we are half sisters. Tanwa is my auntie from my father's side. Wumi had no relationship with Tanwa. Kumo Tanwari. Wumi lo mu phone number Tanwa according to Wumi. The reason why I came out this morning, you said you were going to do 2 things when you go to Nigeria next month. You couldn't wait till next month. You did one already. You threatened to arrest that lady. You said you are going to arrest her. And you said you are going to drag a 90-year-old father. You said you are going to drag a 90-year-old father. Tanwa, you have called that man this morning. You have dragged that man. Wumi, shotiri nkan tó dálẹ̀. Shotiri bó ṣe da ilé rú. Shotiri, kò ní dá fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń blame mi. Because I keep shouting, mo ń sọ fún yín nǹkan tí Wumi ń ṣe lábẹ́lẹ̀. Is it a crime for me to say enough is enough? Ìyá gbogbo nǹkan tó ti ń ṣe fún mi láti kékeré. Enough is enough. Ṣé mo bó ṣe embarrass mi? Bẹ́ ṣe embarrass mi jọ kò mọ̀ first son mi. You planned it. You planned it with your mother. Wo ní tó wà tó ìwọ tó record tó bá gbéra ní ìsìn kó pé Tanwa sí order. Wumi, you are not coming out to talk because I was talking about it. And people said, forgive your sister, forgive your sister. Which sister? These are the things you've been doing underneath. Underneath. You all should ask Wumi, why is Wumi having relationship with Tanwa? Is Wumi an Ogunbayo? Wumi is an Adebanjo. And she's an Aloba. Let us stick to the Adebanjo and Aloba. And stop messing up the whole Ogunbayo. Wumi, don't push me to the wall. Àwọn tó ṣe sọ ni mò ń sọ síta yìí. Àwọn tó ṣe sọ ni mò ń sọ síta yìí. If any platform push me, the reason why you and your mother came against me, like I found out in Nigeria that you guys came against me. If you guys push me, I'll come out and say it. Face your husband. Face Liam. You have only one job. You have only one job. Face Liam. Face Liam. You can never stop me from fighting for Yal Mohbad. You can never stop me from fighting for Yal Mohbad. Myself, I did gidigba with Yal Mohbad. If they burn you well, you and tell me. You and tell me everything the way you done they do to your Mohbad. If they born you will continue. Well, see beard for me can support your Mohbad. There is pity around you. You are the one that people will want to pity. They will not know what you are doing. Because of what happened to you, there is a lot of pity around you. But you are doing more damages than good. Stick to Liam. You have only one job. The only one job you have is Liam. The only one job you have is Liam. Mójútó Liam. Mójútó Liam. Má jẹ́ kí kọ́kọ́ ṣe Liam mọ́ ẹ lọ́wọ́. Iṣẹ́ kan ṣo tó gbà nìyẹn. Kékeré ló ti ń lọ. Tójú bọlé ọmọ. Ọmọ tójú bọlé máa tẹnu bọlẹ̀ kiri. Olórí burúkú ọmọ. Màá wá shift sí chapter àwọn bàbá Mohbad. Màá wá rí pa ayé ẹ̀ máa bàjẹ́ tán. Ayé wa tàwọn tó mi máa bàjẹ́ tán. Tell them the reason why you blocked me. You didn't tell me they didn't tell me you are at a man's house, so. We scheduled an appointment with Baba Falana, 7 p.m. the following day. We couldn't meet up because of the traffic. Because of the traffic, we couldn't meet up. Baba was not upset. Baba scheduled another appointment again with us the following day. I was the one that drove you down to Baba Falana. Nikeja, ní Falana Chambers, Èmi, ìwọ, Liam, àti Yatunde, àti ìyá ẹ̀ lájọ lọ síbẹ̀. On our way out, we met Konibaje and his group. We met them on the way. They stopped us. They said they want to have a talk with us. We stopped and we talked to Konibaje that day. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ọmọ Falana rí kí alájọbí kó dá láàrin èmi àti ẹ ó wá lọ sọ kiri tèmi platform pé ọkọ ẹ ti mọ Falana rí pé mi kọ́ ni mo gbé lọ fún Falana ogun ló máa pa ẹ́. I called my cousin mo ṣì wà l'Amẹ́ríkà mo ní gbé mọ́tò lọ sí Kòròdú lọ bá mi gbé Wùnmí kúrò ní Kòròdú. Mo ní kí cousin mi ọmọ yẹn ra epo 30,000 naira sí mọ́tò. Lẹ́yìn tó gbé Kòròdú tó tún lọ fẹ́ lọ mú nǹkan Lẹ́kì ọmọ yẹn tún gbé lọ sí Lẹ́kì. Mo sá fún ẹ tó ni mo gbé ẹ lọ. Torí mo wò pé because I felt like they will keep looking for you. I took you and Liam far away. She's the green snake under the green grass. Wunmi is a green snake under the green grass. Took you far away. The day they buried your husband, I did not allow you to sleep in Ikorodu because of the fear of the unknown. I took you. Ori Mohbad koko mumi o. Ori Mohbad koko mumi. Ọmọ tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ burúkú. Ìṣebọ́ ti kọ wá láti ta. Ó ti kọ wá láti ta. Mo ní kó bá mi gbé lọ sí Ṣàngó. Kó bá mi gbé lọ sí Ṣàngó Ìyànà yẹn sí Ọ̀tà lọ́hùn. You were there, free Wi-Fi, solar. There was electricity 24 hours. Electricity if you were 24 hours, ni no fi wà, 24 hours ni Wi-Fi if you were. Standby generator one le. Solar go.